Good morning, super readers. Thank you for joining us in our Valley PBS classroom.
Here we are.
I'm Mrs. Nix.
I'm Mrs. May.
I'm Mrs. Hammock.
And this is a place for us to learn, practice, and
Grow our brains
to become even stronger readers, writers, and thinkers. So let's get started by warming up our brains with some
Ear training.
called Daily Phonemic Awareness. All right, so today we're going to turn on those ears and we're actually going to practice what's called phoneme isolation. So I'm going to give us a word, and today we're going to listen for the middle sound.
Ooh, that's tricky.
That's really tricky. So to help us, I have some little circles. This is something you could do at home. You could use beans, you could use Legos, anything that you have to kind of count out your sounds. You can do it just like this, but we're listening for the middle sound. Okay, the word is fed, fed. So let's stretch it out. Fed. When I do it like this, can you see what that middle sound is? That's right. Good job. Let's try it again. Okay. So, how about this word? Met. Met. We're going to stretch it out. Met. 3 sounds. Here we go. Did you hear what the middle sound was? That's right. Right there in the middle. It's that sound again. Okay, let's try another one. Let me see if I can trick you. How about this word? Bad. Bad. How many sounds do we hear? B-ad. 3 sounds. Let's do it. B-a-d. What's the middle sound? That's right. B-ad. Excellent. All right, last one, just for a little extra bonus. How about this word? Top. Top. What do you hear in the middle? Let's blend it, or let's segment it out. T. Ah. P. What did you hear in the middle? Ah. Good job. So listening for all of those sounds are going to help you when you go to write your sounds or write your words. So we're training our ears today. Awesome, thank you. Know what time it is?
I do.
It's
I've
that
been ready.
time we
I
get to
see them
dance.
standing up. They know.
Oh, that's right. Make sure you've got some space and let's do some dancing. Oh, so yucky. Egg in my shoe.
No, don't put eggs in your shoes. No, no.
Kind of grody, huh?
Slimy.
Awesome job!
That,
I
it's
love
kind of fun to be silly, isn't it?
I love being silly. It's great.
Well, today we are going to move from silly into sounds. So we're going to talk about our focus sound of the day, and that is the egg card.
Oh, that's awesome. It's so perfect. Well, enjoy, Mrs. Hammock.
Thank you. All right, friends, we have been working on our egg card all week long. This is our short vowel, short E. So we say E, egg, eh. The eh is here we spell it with an E or an E-A. And the picture on our sound spelling card, egg, is to help us remember the sound that it makes. E, egg, eh. And that's the sound these are the letters, the way that we spell it. So you're doing a great job with that. And today we're going to build and blend some more words to give you some more practice. And like always, I think we should call our friends to come help us. Oh, friends, it's time to build and blend.
All right, I'm here, Mrs. Hammock. I'm so excited.
I'm so glad you're here.
I was still eating my eggs.
Oh, yep. I knew you would like eggs. You didn't put any in your shoe, did you? Okay, good.
All in my belly.
Oh, all in your belly. Well, that's where they should go, right? Gobble them up. Good job. All right, we're going to do some blending first, just to kind of practice those skills, and then we'll do some building. All right, you can see my first word here. I started it with an S blend, the ST that says st, st, p. I'm going to say it a little bit faster and you see if you can figure it out. St, p. St, p.
Stop. Stop.
Oh, wow, Ricky, you got that so quickly. Is that what you were going to say, Tina?
That was exactly what I was going to say.
Great minds think alike. Good job. This word is the word step. Okay, so the next word starts with an R blend, and it says dr, dr. Now, this is a word maybe that some kinder, first, and second grade students, maybe you're not familiar with it, but we're going to read it, and then we'll talk about what it is. Here we go. Dr, d. Dr, d.
I think I have it.
Give it a try.
Can I try?
Yes.
Okay. I think it's dread. Dread.
You are correct. Have either of you heard the word dread?
Well, I've heard a word called dreadful, because sometimes I can say that something is very dreadful when I go there, because well, it is. It's just dreadful.
Is dreadful a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, it's not very good.
You're right.
It's not a good thing. It's very dreadful.
You're right. And dreadful is related to this word dread. When we add that ending part, full, it means something is full of dread.
Oh.
So if it's
I
bad,
always heard my friend says he dreads doing his homework.
Oh, okay, dreads. You know, I would dread having an egg in my shoe.
Oh, that would be very yucky.
Right? Like our song that we did. So dread means when you just really are not looking forward to something, or something is really unpleasant. Like it's something that wouldn't make you feel good or happy. That's what dread means. So great job reading that word. Are you ready to do some building?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so for our building, we're going to use the most common spelling of the short E sound with just the E. So I gave you a little clue. So here is our first word. I want to build the word hen. Hen. So what letters do I need to make the word hen?
I have a friend who's a hen.
You do? Do you know how to spell her name?
I can try.
Well, let's do it.
Okay. Is that an H?
Yes, it is. Very good. H for
That's our E.
yes, it
Like
is.
an egg.
Very
And
good.
hen. That's the N.
Good job.
H-E-N. Hen.
Perfect. Hen. Very nice. All right, so hen. What if I wanted to change it to say pen? Pen.
Oh.
What do you think, Tina?
I can hear. Okay. So I hear the at the end is the same, and I think Ricky talked about it yesterday. Those are rhyming words, right?
You are right.
So-
hen, pen, they both say N. So the
Yes.
N part's the same. You're right.
So then this is really easy. We just have to change the beginning sound. We have the h sound, and it becomes a p sound.
Very nice. Now, do you remember which letter makes that sound? P.
Oh, it's the letter P.
It is the letter P. Now, I want you to notice something. Look how cool, exciting, and awesome it is when you know one word, hen, then you can know another word, pen. Isn't that cool how when you start to learn patterns of words, you can build all kinds of words?
That's amazing.
I think so too. Let's see if we can build one more. Let's take pen and see if we can make it say pet. I wonder what I need to change. Well, let's look. Here's the p. Pen and p, pet. Those,
I got it.
you got it?
I was thinking,
Good thinking.
but I got it.
All right, let us have it.
If the new word is pet, then we just need to change the final sound. So we need to change that N to a T, which is T right here, the T.
Yes.
No, I say pet.
Great job. Now, let me ask you this. Does pen and pet, are those rhyming words? Because they both start with the P and the E. So would those make rhyming words?
Well,
Ricky's saying
and
no way.
pen, They both have no. That doesn't fit in the song that you
Okay,
taught
let's see.
us.
Pen, pet, they both say,
Have.
oh, yeah, you're right. It doesn't, we need just the ending part to match to make a rhyming word.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping me think that through. Great job. Well, I'm going to say goodbye to you for now because I'm going to read a sentence with our friends.
All right. Well, we'll see you later, Mrs. Hammond.
Okay, thank you for your
Bye.
help. You did great. All right, my friends, let's take a look at a sentence for today so that we can practice our short E words in context. So let's read. Read with me. I set the wet net on the deck. Did you get it? Great job. All right, now it's time for you to practice some high frequency words with Mrs. Nix.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mrs. Hammock. And yes, it's time for us to look at those high frequency words. We have 5 of them that we've been reading and practicing all week. So let's go through and let's read them. Why are we reading them? That's right, because they show up often in our reading and our writing. So we want to make sure that we not only can read them, but that we can spell them. And then I've got a little trick for a little game that we're going to play today. Okay, let's go through and read them. Again, help, new, there, and use. Now, here's our word we're going to do today. It's there. Spell it with me. T-H-E-R-E. Spells there. Did you say it? Good job. Okay, so let's use there in a sentence. Now I have a sentence and I see that I need a beginning word. So there is my blue pen. There it is. It's right there. Now, do you see a mistake that's here? How are we supposed to start all of our sentences? That's right, with a capital. then you know what? We have it right here where it's all fixed for us. Now it looks correct. There is my blue pen. I've been looking for it. Okay, now this is a game that you can play you can play by yourself, but it's always more fun to play games with a friend. Mrs. Vang, did you want to come and play a game with me today?
Yes,
Yay!
Mrs. Nix, I would love to play a game with you.
Awesome. So this is called matching. And all that we're going to do is it's kind of like memory. So we go through and I'm going to show you. I have to read the word again, and I'm going to look to see if I can find the match. And this word is there. Do they match? They don't match. So I'm going to turn them back over. Again and there. Okay, Mrs. Vang, it's your turn.
Okay, let's see. This says new and new. Oh no, that says there.
I know what I want to pick. Do you know what we should pick? You got it. There and there. They match. And since I got a match, it means I get to go again. Okay, so how about, ooh, I haven't seen that one. What's that word? Help. Maybe right. I got two of them in a row. Okay, all right. Do you think I can get them all? Well, I'm going to let us leave it as a cliffhanger. We'll find out who wins our game later. Right now, I do want to talk about making predictions and confirming those predictions, because as we're reading stories, our brains are always thinking about what the story is about and kind of what's coming up next. So the book today is called The Red Hat. So even just hearing that title, I bet you're making some predictions. The Red Hat. Well, is it going to be about a pirate's hat? Is it going to be about a baseball hat? I don't know, but I can make some predictions, and then as I go to see the story, I can confirm, and maybe I change some of those predictions. So why does Jen have a red hat? I'm not sure. Let's watch and find out.
The Red Hat by Ava Torres, illustrated by Vincent Nugent. Jen has a new job. She gets a red hat. She will use this hat a lot. Jen is in bed. There is a bell. She grabs the red hat. Jen can get down like this. Go, Jen, go. Jen hops on. Go, Jen, go. I wonder where they're going. Do you have an idea? It is a big fire. Jen can help. The fire is out. Jen is wet. Thank you, Jen. Jen plays with Matt and Jill. There is a bell again. Jen gets the red hat. She gets in the truck. Go, Jen, go. Do you think they're going to another fire? Let's find out. Rex is up there. He will not come to Jim. Jen will help. Oh, I see. It's not a fire. There's a cat in the tree. Jen gets Rex. Jim is glad. Rex is glad too. He has a new red bed. Thank you, Jen.
Oh, I know. Now you're being quiet. Okay. Ricky did not want to make another prediction, but I did. Did you guys make the correct prediction? Why does Jen have a red hat? What was it? Because she was a firefighter. That's why she had a red hat.
I said that too.
I knew you would do a great job, Ricky. Boys and girls, did you guys enjoy that story? I loved it because Jen was a firefighter, and we know that
Firefighters have an important job.
They do have an important job, and it was a great story. Now, let's go and let's see what our response is for the red hat. Now, the question is asking, how do the illustrations help you know Jen's job is important? So, we know that Jen is a firefighter, right? And so, it says reread pages 10 and 11, write clues from the illustrations that show what Jen has to do for her job. So, no retelling today, okay, Ricky? So, let's look at page 10. Let's look at that picture. What clue can we figure out from this picture? What's happening? Oh, do you guys see it? The bell was ringing, and what does Jen have to do? She has to get up right away. Did you guys get that from the illustration? So I'm gonna write that in. The bell wakes Jen up, and she has to grab her hat. Good job. So now let's look at the illustration on page 11, okay? What's happening? That's right.
She's coming down the pole.
You're right. Is she going fast?
She's coming really fast down the pole.
You're right. So from the illustration, we know, let's get this out, that she has to slide down the pole to get to the truck. You're right. So if I look at my illustrations, what does that tell you about Jen's job? We know it's an important job, right? So we're going to start with, I know Jen's job is important because, why?
Well, because she has to get up and going when she hears the bell.
You're right. When the bell wakes her up, she has to go to work fast. So think about that. When your alarm get up, are you getting up as fast as Jen? Oh, I know I'm not, but we know that Jen has an important job, doesn't she?
Firefighters have an important job.
They do. Now, let's go into our writing. So thinking about our story and thinking about all the details that Jen does in the story, because remember, she's a firefighter. I want you guys to think. Here's my prompt for you. Today's writing prompt says, would you like to have Jen's job? Now, this is what we call an opinion writing because it's what you think. So do you want to have Jen's job? So I want you guys to think about it. Think about all those details that we listened or we read from the story. Would you like to have her job?
Her job sure is amazing. I'm gonna have to think about that. But maybe my friends have an answer for us. Tina, Scooter, would you guys want Jen's job? I can't make up my mind.
Oh, there's our friends. Now,
Hi.
did you guys read that story with us? Would you guys want Jen's job?
So Mrs. Vang, I was thinking about it, and I don't think I want Jen's job. I think Jen's job might be dangerous.
It is
and
dangerous.
scary, and you would never know what you were going to get. Maybe you had to rescue a cat, but maybe you had to go to a fire.
That is true. You don't
just
know.
never know, and I don't like unpredictability.
Oh, so Tina said no, so we would use this sentence frame. No, I would not want her job because, and Tina gave us some great examples of her why or details of why she did not want her job, because her job is dangerous and scary. But, oh, Scooter, you Scooter wants her job. Why, Scooter? Oh, Scooter says it's exciting and it is important. So Scooter will use the sentence frame, yes, I will want her job because her job is exciting and important. So boys and girls, you guys think about it, you guys decide. Now, are you guys ready to listen to another book? Let's see if you guys have read this book.
Hi, boys and girls. My name is Mrs. Martinez. I'm the library tech here at Thomas Elementary, and I wanted to share this book about Little Pink Pup. And it tells you about how different we all are, regardless of race and culture. We're all the same. We're all equal. And this book, oh, it's so cute. Look how Pink Tink, how she helped save his life. And it's a wonderful, and he's a pig, she's a dog, but it didn't matter to her. She wanted to just help him out. It's a wonderful, beautiful book, and I hope you guys check it out at the library, either at in your library or on Sora. Thank you for watching Valley PBS.
That was awesome, and I
Great.
can't wait to check out that book at our local library, or maybe it's even at our school libraries.
Or on Sora.
Or Sora. That's a
great
great place to
idea.
check it out, too.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Woo-hoo!
Woohoo! Thank you, thank you.
Oh my
my
golly,
goodness.
you're so silly.
Have a great day, and we'll see you back here in our Valley PBS classroom tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.